It's all packed up, good to go. Just met Pete, coming out of chat. Going to go over to see the dig tree because it was way too dark. We got here last night, so we'll putt over there, get the camera out. It's not as cold as the night before, so you should start. It's alive. Not liking the look of those clouds. I'd say that's it over there. But we shall park up here. So it says here when they pitched camp in December 1860, the dig tree was already 100 years old. So that's crazy. Alrighty, let's go have a little look-see. Okay, so a lot of the engravings on the tree aren't visible. Actually, there's multiple trees. So the date they were here, how it's dig blaze. So you can see parts of the tree, they've been concreted up. I'd say they were stolen at some point. The only one that is visible is around the back here, sort of. In here you can start to make out some lettering, and then this tree around the back side here is the actual dig tree where the food and that was, which is this one here. Yeah, there's a few more a bit further down the path, so we'll go check that out. Yeah, to think that these trees were already 100 years old in 1860. It's 2024 now. Yeah, global warming can't be kicking in too hard. So, face tree, tribute to Burke. Still partially visible. Well, it's pretty visible to me. One there, and then there's something else in there, but they don't have a listing of what that one is. So when it says 98, that's 1898. Essentially, Burke and Wills and the group came up from Melbourne to try and find the Gulf of Carpentaria and blaze a path through. Couple of them got sick. They stayed here under the command of William Bray. Burke, Wills, King and Gray headed north. Gray died. Burke and Wills and King came back here on the 21st of April 1861, and they missed the remaining group here, which departed back down to Melbourne by 9 hours. So 9 hours earlier, the group here up and left to Melbourne. So I wonder what they put in place back then to say, okay, if we're not back by such and such date at such and such time, start heading down to Melbourne. But the group that was here wouldn't have known that. So Burke, Wills and the other group were heading north. They were going all the way to the top. So the other group here just decided to start heading back down to Melbourne, and somehow they've worked out that they've missed them by 9 hours. Don't know if there's a bit of a story in that or what, but sounds pretty cool. Alright, here's my story. Heading back out around, and Innamincka's over that way somewhere. Let's get there. Even on the highway, I've noticed, see how the centre's moved? Don't want to go over that bit with your front wheel, that's for sure. Heading into the sun. So doing a loop back around east. We're going the wrong way. Right, coming up to k's to Innamincka. Welcome to South Australia. There we go. Across the border. Now a different time zone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, half an hour ahead. Now I've just got this funny feeling I forgot to put the tent pegs in my bag. There's nothing left on the ground, so I'm pretty sure they're there, but we're just gonna say we'll pull in here and check it out, but that's right. That's what happens when you get lots of rain. It's just got to say for itself. Oh, I can't see it because my helmet's all fogged up. Yeah, please be in there. Please. Oh, no, we're good. There's some blue there. There's some blue there. We're good. Now, what's this? Innamincka, a mosaic of landscapes. Alright, cool story. So I've got to get fuel at Innamincka. And I still don't know which way to go to Birdsville yet. Originally planned to go Cordillo Road, but this one here might be better, maybe. I still think I'll go that way. Alright, let's go get some petrol and something to eat for brekkie. Like, look at the green here. This is like unheard of. This is the desert. Cows do have a bit to eat at the moment, but jeez, this is supposed to be red, all red, nothing but red. Righty, Innamincka. Let's find the servo. That's the servo right there. Makes sense. And that looks like they're dropping off a whole bunch of fuel. So, I might just wait. I'll just jump in and do a little voiceover here. Now, when I pulled up and saw that the fuel truck was here, it always worries me when you get to a servo and the fuel truck is there. It doesn't matter what vehicle I'm in, because they're putting fuel into the tanks, stirring up everything. Now, especially out in the desert, that can be a very big issue. But I didn't really have any choice. I had to get fuel and I had to wait for them to fill the tank. But as we're going to find out along the trip, I think this was the start of the issues. Just had a chat to a few people. They said Cordillo Downs Road's an absolute mess. There's a whole bunch of people there that are actually working on it, road crews and stuff. So looks like I have to go this way. So 505 k's, and I've got 380k range in the tank on the bike. I do have the 8 litres all filled up. They had 95 at the servo there. I'll put it in enduro mode, and we're just going to putt. So I'm not going to be ringing it out. I'm going to try and conserve as much as we can to Birdsville. This is the one spot where I thought, maybe I should bring another bladder. Now thinking about it, yeah, I should have, but not much we can do about it now. It's annoying that we pretty much have to go all the way back out to the dig tree now, and loop back around. So it's a little bit longer, but time-wise it's actually a bit shorter. Yeah, like I could have gone Cordillo Downs Road, but the guys that are fixing it have said it's an absolute nightmare in some spots since all the rain a few weeks ago. I've still got too many Ks to go to worry about that at the moment, so yeah. We'll go into fuel conservation mode and we'll just puddle on. At least this way, if I do run out of fuel, it's the most popular way for cars, so with any luck, 1 in 100 might be carrying a Jerry I've unloaded out here. But that's okay. You get sections like this, you got bitumen, and then so that's not too bad, you just don't want to hit it fast. Especially if you've got stock rims on these things. Find out about that very, very soon if you don't know already. It's just annoying because I'm technically heading the wrong way. Alright, let's puddle on. Alright, coming back up to Dig Tree turn off. And that road dead straight is the one we want to go on. But it would have been shut by the time we got there. And away we go. Good thing is we've still got 380 range on the clock. Just putting doing 80 k's an hour all the way from Innamincka. So here just had to pull over because the GoPro just kept having an absolute fit every time I went to push the button to record. Just had to put that one down to GoPro doing stupid GoPro things. Still got half battery, 2.5 hours recording left. So let's go. Tightened up the steering dampener a bit. Did some soft stuff before and she wanted to skip out, but it held it, so that was all good. But the edges are still really soft, so I'm trying to stay away from that. Until they've had lots and lots of rain. That's why this way was recommended. Because other ways super soft and big rocks. So remember I said I had a bad feeling about the fuel trucks being at the Innamincka fuel station? Well, yeah, had good right to. The engine lights popped up. The bike was running like a piece of crap, popping and carrying on. So I've just done the old magic trick of removing the negative terminal, waiting 10 minutes and then putting it back on, resetting everything and seeing how we go from here. This time it did work again, so from here on for next bit of trip it seemed to be okay, but not too sure what was going on with the fuel because it's an Ampol fuel station. Put Ampol 95 in, never had an issue with that in the past, but it seems in the outback they just the fuel stations are a little bit dodge. Sandy, super rocky to sandy up through this bit. Have to let the tyres down soon. See how we go. It's actually not too bad at the moment. Some of the rocky sections back there were pretty bad. At the moment, engine light hasn't come back on, so we're going well. to a soft bit. You can't really pick the line very well. So just taking it easy. Yeah, it's like a hard bit over the corrugations, and then before you know it, there's some really soft stuff going. The front ends going out underneath you. To be hammered along here, that's for sure. Definitely would not have liked to come through here. Jesus, in the wet, that's for sure. Steering back. Stabiliser was a little bit too tight. Yeah, it's an interesting road. Sand is a nightmare. Can't pick it. Can't pick where it's hard and where it goes soft instantly. Yeah, that's super soft on the edge. Wet in the middle, and these darker patches are the hard bits. Very interesting road. So we've got 380 k's to go. Fuel's saying 365, but that's not right because I had to reset it. Wow. Reset the engine light, took the battery off. Negative terminal off. Parts of this track, all the sand before, was reminded me of the border track that I did down from Mildura in Victoria in South Australia. It's very unpredictable, very quickly. Do not know how I didn't lose it then. Ooh, that was a big tank slapper. Oh. This stuff just goes hard to soft in an instant. Oh, that hurt the arms too. I was like, whoa, and it's like pretty stiff too. Whoa. If I didn't have that new suspension, I was gone. All money. You just try and slow down, you just can't. It just like keeps throwing you from one side to the other. Ooh. Alright, looks like there's a sign up here. We'll go see what that says. What do we got? Okay. Volushire, and then we got Burke. Signs. Alright, we got 372. I hope this road gets better, I really do. This road is terrible. So now we've got like soft sand, corrugations, and some rocks. It's been like this for the past 5 k's. Can't see it ending anytime soon. Maybe after that cattle grid, hopefully. I've got arm pump just from that road. Bike wants to skip out from underneath you. It's jumping up and down, and there's loose rocks to go with that. Hasn't session being fun so far, and we've still got 350 k's to go. Oh, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a very long day. Right, cattle grid. Please be smoother on the other side. Cattle grid was smooth. Maybe. Oh, it is. Cool. Supposed to turn in 6 k's. I don't know why. I thought it was on this road the whole time. Alright, let's get there. Actually a car coming the other way. Right, not sure what's left. Innamincka via Cordillo. Okay, so this linked back onto the same road. Windora, Birdsville. Let's get a photo. Cordillo Downs 54. Right. Yeah. Be good if it said how far. Oh well. That way. So it's just bypassed Cordillo Downs, really. Is that South Australia border 3.75 or 375? I don't know. Alright, hopefully this road's a bit better. Looks a bit better, so I should have just come on this one anyway. That's what you get for listening to people. Happy days. Down and then the dust won't get me. Just like that. Haven't put the fuel in yet. We've got 234 left on the range, which is a bit iffy because I've had to reset the computer, and spot on 300 k's to go to Birdsville. And in front carrying horses. So there's 2 cars I've seen in like the last 5 minutes. I've got 14 k's to turn to the road, so obviously getting closer to the main road. Like it's a bit better nick too, which is good. Alright, I'm gonna fill up. Looks like there's a car coming. That's right. 2:15 to Birdsville. and hopefully that changes, because I've just put some juice in you. Here we go. 273. Can work with that. Big dust cloud coming off that road train. This dust cloud just came off a road train that just passed me. It's going to be a matter of just getting off the road and just waiting. Otherwise, I'm just going to be eating it. Don't feel like eating. Oh, here we go. Imagine trying to ride through that. Cannot see a thing. Yep, alright, here we go. At least there's a little breeze. I just had a guy go flying past, the rock came up and whacked me right in the face shield. I've cracked it or not. Look at these guys. Everyone else seems to slow down except a couple of muppets that just don't care. Put out at this little rest stop. It's about 90 k's from Birdsville itself. Oh, mainly just to stretch the legs. Sun's getting a bit annoying. This main road here, the last 30-40 k's, it's got like the real fine pea gravel on it, which is just an absolute nightmare. As soon as you get in at the front, just wants to skate all over it. It's not good for bikes at all. Might be nice and comfy in your car, but yeah. And then you get to the middle of the road and it's just like all piled up, and it's just, you might as well be riding in sand. You're trying to keep the speed up 80-100 k's an hour and you just feel the front just slide out, so you got to back ride off. Oh, what a day. Yeah. Oh, I was going to take this helmet off and have a drink. Find the pub. I think that's the servo as well, so there's the servo. There's the pub. There's a servo. Oh, look at this other one. The other side of the river, some people over there. There's heaps of different little allotments, so I chose this one. I just claimed it all, so nobody come tonight because it's mine. Alright, set the tent up and yeah, work out what I'm going to do for dinner or something. Hopefully there's no flies here at the moment. In town, flies are everywhere. Yeah. At least you know you're in the desert now, flies are out. But this probably a few weeks ago wouldn't have even had a blade of grass on it until that big rain came. And now look at it. Yeah, alright. Set the tent up before it actually gets dark tonight. It'll be a strange feeling. So let's have a look at today's trip. Started off at the Dig Tree, went into Innamincka, got some fuel and some really bad advice to take this way around. I should have just gone with my gut and just kept going up Cordillo Downs Road. Turned onto Diamantina Development Road, something like that, before heading onto the Birdsville Development Road, which is now. And followed that all the way in, and pretty much didn't enjoy this trip at all today. Really, it was a massive pain in the bum and starting to have some issues with the bike. So it wasn't a win in any way, shape or form. So hopefully tomorrow is a little bit better.